Thank you for the invitation to speak. My paper asks, does the Alien Tort Statute have legs as an innovative legal strategy to hold U.S. pharmaceutical companies responsible for their non-consensual human experiments abroad? In 1996, the pharmaceutical company Pfizer tested an oral form of the antibiotic Trovan on children at the infectious disease hospital in Kano, Nigeria, during 3 simultaneous epidemics: measles, cholera, and meningitis. Each day, more than 100 patients with meningitis were being admitted to the hospital, and 5 to 10 children were dead on arrival. Pfizer researchers selected 200 children aged 1 to 13 from lines of those waiting for treatment and redirected them to the Trovan experiment. Other patients were directed to the area of the hospital where Doctors Without Borders was offering free standard treatment. Pfizer treated half the subjects with Trovan and half with a low dose of the standard treatment. 11 children in the experiment died, and others suffered blindness, deafness, and paralysis. In 2000, the Washington Post published an investigative series, Gil, this slide is for you, I think, that covered the Trovan experiment. The story was picked up by Nigerian media and sparked protests and riots across the country. In 2001, children's families filed class action lawsuits against Pfizer under the Alien Tort Statute in the United States. They claimed they didn't know that their children were participating in an experimental drug trial. So, after 8 years of litigation over whether U.S. courts have jurisdiction, the Second Circuit affirmed that the allegation of non-consensual medical experimentation on human subjects stated a claim under the Alien Tort Statute for a violation of the law of nations. The norm was drawn from several documents, including the Nuremberg Code and the Helsinki Declaration. Following Pfizer's unsuccessful request for certiorari, the parties settled in February of 2011. 10 years of legal proceedings resulted in recognition under the Alien Tort Statute of an international law norm prohibiting non-consensual human experimentation. But will the ATS be that innovative legal strategy that holds pharmaceutical companies accountable? Will it actually have legs? I argue that although pharmaceutical corporations will continue to carry out non-consensual international clinical trials, the odds are against actually holding them or their CEOs liable unless judicial attention is directed to delegations of public functions when inquiring into state responsibility. The ATS is a one-sentence jurisdictional provision enacted in 1789